Hi everyone and welcome to the Christmas Stack. I'm super excited to start this painting, and of course apologies that the live stream was cancelled. I will talk about that a little bit later on in the video. Now today has been eagerly awaiting because I have been waiting like for morning to come so quick so that I could work on this. So let's get our pen kitted up first. And I'm thinking of starting with this gorgeous, this is like a medium sort of yellow colour, so I'm going to start off with that and try and get these ones discontinued first. Now, as you know, originally this is obviously lighting, as you can see here. Yeah, as you know, originally this video was supposed to be live. I'm absolutely gutted that I wasn't able to do that today. Last night, in the live stream I was telling you about this headache. Well, after taking paracetamol, ibuprofen, using my headache clip, which is this little thing here, you basically just put it on your hand like that and it's supposed to like get rid of it. It was just not budging. So it didn't dawn on me that perhaps I needed something sugary, because when you have a headache, sometimes a headache can come on if your sugar is low and you need some like a sugar fix and something to try and get energy back, because that's basically your brain going, I need energy. So yeah, I thought, I don't know, I didn't have any coffee in, and I thought I'll have to order a Costa on the app. So I ordered a Costa coffee, and it was the Nutcracker latte, and I ordered the velvet loaf, and I was absolutely horrified. They charged £3.45, I think it was, for this tiny little loaf, red velvet loaf, which was about the size of my finger. So imagine the cake being like the size of that. I'm no joke, it was awful. £3.45. Now, it sort of makes you wonder if it's going to be the same in the shops, because I've noticed, especially online, if say like with Sainsbury's, if it's £1.07 in the shop, if you order on places like Uber Eats or Just Eats, Deliveroo, they charge more on the app for the item, even though it's £1.07 in the shop. Deliveroo, I think, is a big con, because you have to pay service fees. Uber does the same, Just Eats does the same. And you end up paying sort of like £5 before you've even got your like first thing in the thing. I mean, some of the items, you know, you put two things in the basket, it's already £8 because of the £5 service fee. So I thought, well, I'll order a coffee on Uber, and I'll order just a little small loaf, and just see whether that would get rid of it. And yeah, shortly after, it got rid of it. Now, the Nutcracker coffee I was really disappointed with. It didn't taste anything like what they said. Online it said I was supposed to have red sauce with sprinkles on. I didn't get none of that. So I tried to contact them about that, and they said that I wasn't allowed a refund. So a lot of the time, if your order's wrong, they hate giving you refunds. So you sort of have to like fight it with them. And yeah, shortly after that, I ended up being sort of feeling well, but also, oh, oh Jesus, right, yeah, also, yesterday my sleep was mucked up because the day before I was awake till 3 in the morning. All that's playing on my mind is what this tragic thing was with my sister. So when you've got like a tragic situation, it plays on your mind constantly. And even though this was like 2 days ago, I still am getting sort of like the trauma from it. So as I say, I'm not going to go into what's happened, because it's not my place to say, and it's personal for my sister. I have to respect her wishes. And yeah, and my sleep has been all over the place. I think last night I didn't get to bed till 4, just tossing and turning trying to sleep. You know, where you sort of like you lay on your back and then you turn on your side, but that's not working, so you try the other side, that's not working, and you're just sitting there trying to sleep, and you want to sleep but your body just won't let you. And I think I drifted off around about 4:30 and then back up for 11 o'clock. So on a Sunday I try not to set an alarm, because I like to just have that one day where I don't have to be getting up to an alarm and you know, getting up every day waiting for my alarm to go off. And I thought, well, I'll set it, but I'll set it for 11. Well, I didn't get up till 1 o'clock today, so I'm thinking the reason why I had that headache is because of lack of sleep, maybe. But definitely as soon as I drank that Costa, I was feeling much better, because I thought I'm gonna have to get something that's got caffeine in it. I had no coffee in the house because caffeine will keep you awake, sort of thing. And it's quite good as well for suppressing hunger. If you're hungry, it will suppress it. So yeah, I mean, I wasn't going to eat dinner until 7, so that sort of helped. And yeah, today I just overslept, and I thought, oh my god, I'm not going to get the live stream done, because I got up at 1. I had to go to, I was looking at the time and I'm thinking, oh my god, Sainsbury's is going to shut at 4 and I need to get tonight's dinner in. And yeah, I went to Sainsbury's because obviously it's the last of the Jungle, and I really wanted to celebrate the last episode with some mince pies and a Heineken. So yeah, I'm gonna have that. And I was like, oh my god, I'm like, this hour I'm not gonna have no chance to eat something. You know, jump in the shower, get ready for the live stream. There's definitely not, you know, I'm not going to have any time. So I thought, well, I'll have to cancel it. And then I thought, well, I could push it back till, say, I don't know, 3 o'clock. But then we would be in the situation where we've got that horrible lighting. So I thought, oh, I'll just cancel it for today. So obviously, because tomorrow's Monday, I don't think I'm going to be able to do live streams through the week. However, as you know, tonight is the last episode of the final show of The Jungle, which absolutely gutted about, because it's been the only sort of decent thing on TV at the moment to watch, really. And now it's going to go back, after this finishes, it's going to go back to the boring 10 o'clock slot of watching the news. Because while it's been, obviously, The Jungle finishes at 10, but sometimes it's 10:30 if I have to vote someone out, and it takes off that slot, so I have got all the episodes of the news to catch up on. But it's just, you know, we've got that, we basically gain the 9-10 slot back. So where we've been losing the 2 hours each night because of The Jungle, I mean, I could series record that and watch it later, but I like to watch it live, because when it's live, you know, they can make mistakes and they can't edit it because it's already been live. So I like to see if there's any like muck-ups and stuff. And there was this one occasion, it was so funny. Ant comes walking in the studio and he trips over one of the, where the sort of drawbridge is there and then the studio's here, he tripped over this post which must have been there while he was walking round, and he nearly like went flat on the floor. It was so funny. So yeah, that's basically what I thought. That's why I like to watch it live, you know. So what I'm going to do is what I'll do tonight is I'll book down in my diary what I want to film each day. And then I don't really want to put the train back on. I do want to do it for the weekend, but seeing how much we got done yesterday makes me want to get like another 2 hours done. So what I'm thinking is we will have to pre-record the train up to the weekend, and then obviously bring that back in. The reason being is because I will get in, like, I won't get in from work till gone probably 6:30, and I haven't got the light board under it. So I'm going to have to save that for the weekend, but try to do pre-record just before I go to work. Sometimes when I get up, I tried to get up a little bit, not too much earlier, but just about an hour or so earlier, so that I can just get my whip and chat done. And then that means when I get in, I can just like, don't have to worry about filming it. So what I'm thinking is through the week, once we get the jungle out of the way, I'm thinking perhaps turn it, the live streams into the 9 o'clock service, and then weekends will be too. So yeah, this is what we're going to do, I think. So 9 o'clock will be our live each day of the week, and then obviously we will do the 2 hours. I think that would just be an hour or 2 hours, I'm not sure yet, because when I check the StreamYard's limit, if you're on the free plan, you only get, I think it's 15 out of 20 hours, or I think it's 15 or 20 hours, something like that. And I have to be careful how much I stream, because if I hit that stream limit, I can't stream anymore until the following month. It feels like I'm having a rant, doesn't it? I do not agree with paying for the service. I don't stream that often, so I don't see the point in paying out unnecessary money on a streaming platform. I don't think it's worth it. So yeah, so I mean, it's almost the 5th. I had to look at the billing thing, and it says that it resets the 15th. I mean, that's what, next month, well, 2 Mondays away. So you know, it's probably, you know, not going to make much difference really. So yeah, so that's what we'll do. We'll get the jungle out of the way tonight. Now they do what's called the coming out show. Now the coming out show is basically, it's normally like a week after they leave, so normally the Wednesday, and that's basically where you see them. They come out the jungle and then they go to their hotel rooms and meet all their family and stuff like that. And yeah, and it's so sad when they end this show, because I think what will happen tonight is when they all get crowned and that, Kemi, she normally goes and shows you the next trial. Well, I've got a feeling she'll go into camp tonight and, you know, put the fire out, because they tend to leave it burning until obviously the last campmate's out. But yeah, it's just so sad to see it go. It's a show that I'm very, very love, and I've always watched it. I mean, I'm 32, and it's been running since 2002, so I don't think I would have watched it back then. I mean, I don't recall how old I was back then. 2002, I mean, I was born in 1992, so gosh, yeah, it's too much to count. Probably about 6 or 7 maybe. But yeah, I mean, back then it was like, you had, was it Tony Blackburn in, and then you had that Princess Diana's butler, I can't remember what he is, Paul Burrow I think it was. And it was so funny because he put his hand in this hole trying to get the star out, and he he was cracking up big time, because I don't think he likes like all rats and stuff, and I'm sure it was something to do with a rat, and he was like really scared of rats. But yeah, it was quite nice this year as well, because one of the trials they did a couple of days ago was a giant birthday cake, and all the rangers came in dancing, because it's been 25 years of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. And yeah, it's just, you know, it's such a shame that tonight's finished. You know, that sort of show, I know, you know, it's got to end at some point, but you know, you sort of want it on all year round. It's such a wonderful program, and you know, it's just a shame that, you know, tonight's it, and then after today it's just back to same old, isn't it? So I need a holiday, I think. I've had enough. Now, I have decided the last video of 2023 will be on the 23rd of December. I will then be not doing any more filming until the new year, because obviously all through the year, as you know, I very rarely take a break, because I don't really need a break. And it, you know, I quite enjoy doing a session each night of it, so of the painting. But yeah, I'm thinking, I don't know if you can, let me just get that down a bit more. Yeah, I'm thinking I just need like a week of like not filming. Just sit down, watch my programs, watch my Christmas films. I've so far I've watched The Miracle on 34th Street. I've watched Arthur Christmas. I've watched Candy Cane Lane. That's a really good one with Eddie Murphy in it. I've watched last night was the Santa Claus, and oh my god, right, so you know I said last night was last night was Arthur Christmas, and then it was the Santa Claus the day before. Now with Arthur Christmas, Prime asked me to sign up to this thing called We free trial something or other, and yeah, I've had to sign up to a free trial just to watch that program. But yeah, last night, you know, I said the Grinch was recording. I was quite happy about that, because if I can see it on the planner and I can record it, great. I don't have to pay out for it, because the chances are they probably might not yet, but there's some films I want to watch. I always watch what's called The Christmas Miracle of Jonathan Toomey, and it's about this woodcarver that he lost his wife and his child, and he just didn't want to be, he doesn't like guests, and so this boy is sort of like basically like he teaches the boy how to do wood carving. And it's quite funny because the guy that plays the boy is Luke Hall Wilkinson. He's been in Wild at Heart. And what he does is he goes, Mr. Toomey, he basically wants a nativity set, because what happens is he moves house. His mum doesn't want to, well, he doesn't want to, but apparently they can't afford it or something, so they have to move. And later on, as all like the men are coming back from the war, they don't see his dad because I think he got killed, and the nativity set must have been a gift from his dad. Well, they lose it, and he then asks Mr. Toomey to create this nativity set. But every time he creates one of the items from the nativity set, could be Jesus, Mary, the cows, the lambs, or what have you, he goes, Mr. Toomey, my cow doesn't look like a cow, or something like that. And he goes, Mr. Toomey will go, pish posh, a cow's a cow, you know. But yeah, you should really watch that. But Prime is doing my head in because they're saying that I've got to pay for it. So I have to juggle about. On my calendar, I write down, you know, through Christmas. My usual film night is Saturdays, but I normally, because there's so many Christmas films, I watch a Christmas film each day. And I wanted to watch that on the 1st, and unfortunately it's still asking, like every day I have to check which one, because if you've got an Alexa remote, you can press a button and speak into the remote. It just saves you having to like type it all in and search for it. And yeah, so Mr. Toomey is still asking me to pay for it at the moment, so yeah, I guess tonight will have to be the Santa Claus 2. So yeah, and of course the Santa Claus 3, Santa Buddies. Yeah, that Buddies program, oh my god, there's so many of them. There's Treasure Buddies, Spooky Buddies, Santa Buddies, Space Buddies. But yeah, so it's kind of frustrating, and the chances are I'm gonna have to pay for it, because my mum's got the DVD of it, but my TV in the front room doesn't have a DVD player. So you know, back in the day where you used to have, if you wanted to play a DVD, you would have to get the machine and put it in the machine. Well, most TVs nowadays, they have it built in the actual back of the TV. So you'll go to the TV, that's like the edge of the TV, and there's like a drive that sits there, and you put the DVD in, and it goes and sucks it into the TV. And then it's always funny because when you press like the eject button, it'll go like it's on a conveyor belt. It's pretty cool. But yeah, my front one, I don't think I have one in the front one. But my bedroom TV does, but I like to watch it in the front room with a cuppa, so... But yeah, unfortunately, I probably won't watch that this year because it keeps asking me to pay for it. And I don't normally buy it, I rent it. So when you rent it, be very careful because you only have the 24 hours to use it. Sorry, you have 30 days to use it, but the minute you hit play, that starts the clock, and then you've only got 48 hours left to watch it. But they're charging, I think it's like $6.99. $6.99 for a bloody tree. Like, that's ridiculous. Okay, so now what we're doing is we're doing a bit of... I think we'll do a bit of silver next, because we need to do a bit... I was going to do his feet, but I think we'll do silver next on this one. We'll get our cellophane back. So yeah, I feel much more... wasn't feeling great last night because of this migraine. It must have been a migraine because... You know, normally when I take ibuprofen, it clears it there and then. But for me to have to take paracetamol and ibuprofen, it must have been a very difficult headache to shift. But, yeah, I feel much better today. So, yeah, quite happy with that. And, yeah, so I'm going to just get on with doing this. And then I think after this, I'll probably... catch up on the lunchtime news. Has anyone seen the Coca-Cola lorry yet? Because every year we have the Coca-Cola van, and you know, it's actually a lorry, but it comes past, and I've not seen it at all this year. So yeah. So tomorrow's video, well, let's talk through tonight. So tonight, I actually need a drink. I've been talking non-stop at the moment. Right, so tonight this will form your 9 o'clock session, and then obviously 7:30 would have been your the next Grinch bauble, and then 3 o'clock in the morning is going to be the next stage of the raccoon. Now I'm telling you now, when you get to the last stage, oh my god, I was so, like, I was getting very irritated with the drills. Almost all the drills for this last little patch of Gary's hands, oh my god, there were like no coating whatsoever on them. Like, I had major coating issues. So just be careful if you get that paint in. Half of the drills that I had, I mean, it could have just been a faulty batch, but you never know if they're going to be the same. That is quite difficult because, yeah, I ended up having to use the ones that were, you know, faulty, because I literally had no other trays that, no other drills that I could use for it. So... And yeah, when I check the link for this, it's saying discontinued. So what I'll have to do is see whether I can find, that's why I've not put the link up yet for the unboxing, because it's saying that it's discontinued. So I'll have to find someone else that is selling it. I mean, how can you discontinue it? It's lovely. Yeah, so after, we've got 3 more days of these Grinch, you know, these Grinch bauble things. So we just got 1 more Grinch bauble, we got that Grinch, and then Max the dog, and then a new mini series is taking over from that. But I feel like we're on schedule still. We're getting most of them done. As I say, I wanted to start this one because this is quite a quick, fast-paced one. So yeah, I did check, because I've got a package coming from Paula's Crafty Corner. Very kindly sent me a package, and unfortunately it's still in Northern Ireland, and normally it's supposed to, like, even though it's a Sunday, it should have really got to Chelmsford by now, because as you know, I'm always monitoring the parcels to make sure they get into where they need to be. And yeah, so I reckon what's happened is it's been posted after the last cut-off. So what I'm going to do is, I reckon it'll be a Tuesday, and then we'll get that and then see what it is, you know. But as I say, I'll probably wait till Christmas before I open it, and then Don't tell me what it is, Paula, because I don't want any, like, spoilers. So, yeah, if you like diamond painting, now's the time, people, to start getting your Christmas stuff in. But just be mindful, if you want any Christmas ones, you need to get your orders in Temu, ideally today, because you have to allow that week for it to come through. I got a notification from Temu because this was running late, so they gave me a £4 credit, and they've just shipped the puppy. I'm so excited for that. Now, I reckon that'll probably be here by 14th, next Sunday. So, and that's also the day where apparently Ant and Dec are putting up this, it's called The Accidental Tourist. So, from what I gather, it's basically where they send Stephen Mullen to all these different countries and then play pranks on him. So, yeah, I want to see that. Still no news on when this new Biker Grove is supposed to be. They were talking about this series where they're supposed to have like a series of Biker Grove, but I've not seen where it is. Alexa, when is the new series of Biker?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, when is the new series of Biker Grove?
The last season ended on the 10th of December 2006.
Yeah, but they've been talking about doing a new one, so maybe it was like AI crap as usual. You know, on Facebook where you've got these AI posts and they say, oh, this is coming out and that's coming out, and then you go to the shops and there's nowhere to be seen. So, yeah, I don't think that's coming out, is it really? It's probably just... I mean, I don't really know what it is. I mean, my mum used to watch it, but apparently it used to go Biker, Biker, Biker Grove. But that is where Ant and Dec met, and they've been friends ever since. So... they're best friends, so that's good. Right. Yeah, I'm getting to the point now where I just don't want... I want to see the final of The Jungle, but I don't, because like I feel like I need to save it for another day, because I just can't believe it just goes to show how quick 3 weeks have gone. And this is what I'm saying about Big Brother. I think they need to stop this 6 weeks, because that is far too long. After about the 3rd week, you get bored of it. And then I think The Jungle should be replaced for 6 weeks. If they can manage 3, they can manage 6, you know. So, yeah, it's just a shame to see it like nearly all done, really. So, yeah. So this colour that you're seeing now, this is basically going to be all over the duck as well. So, yeah, I wanted to get a bit of this started. We've had rain again today. I'm getting sick of the sight of rain now. I mean, look how dark it is. You know, you only have to look over there to see how dark it is. And it's just same old. Every time you look out the window, it's just dull, miserable, and no sun whatsoever, you know. It does, you know, it really has a knock-on effect with your mood. It just makes you miserable all the time. So, yeah, so I suppose, you know, once The Jungle's finished, the next thing that we can look forward to is obviously The Accidental Tourist. But I've been watching, you know, that Martin Lewis Money show, and it shows you all to do with how to save money and how to cut down on your bills and how to try and get the best deals for your phone contracts, or, you know, just general tips on how to save and cut back, really. But it's brilliant. So And I thought it was the only one episode, and then I saw it the other day and it's got more episodes, so I need to catch up on that. But he actually was singing when he came on. It was like, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Yeah. I feel like we need to put like a little star on it. I think that's a little bit naughty just to put a blob there. I think that's supposed to replicate the star. However, if you look closely, this looks like a Christmas hat. And then you've got the bauble at the end. But yeah. I've got this feeling this puppy's gonna just be so beautiful once it comes. And I was watching, last night I was watching one of my ASMR artists, and she's got a new puppy, and oh my god, she was putting the little, she's got a little harness for him, and he's got a little jumper, but he didn't like wearing the jumper, so she had to take it off him. But yeah, he's so cute. He looks so similar to Jasper, my sister's dog. So I ain't seen him for ages because he only comes every now and then, so it's like Teddy, he's only over every other week, you see. Right, okay, so let's move, before we move on to that duck, there's just a little bit section here to do. Well, can you believe, I would never, as I said, I would never have thought I would have been doing a Christmas duck. I mean, do people have duck at Christmas? I mean, we have turkey, but really? Ducks? Like, is that a thing? Oh, that looks like a little present. It's gonna look quite nice, isn't it? Right, let's do a bit of the 2 rands at the top here. I can't wait to see what this looks like without the light on. And yeah, does anyone know? I mean, every time we get like a white, you know, this looks like a white drill, they always give you a silver. Does anyone know why they do that? Always seems to be like a you know, a silver drill. I don't mind it, but it's just weird seeing silver on something that's supposed to be white, you know. As you know, I say it how I see it. So if I don't think it looks right, I'm going to tell you. So, right. Do you know, last night I was thinking about that tree that I got from the range, and I keep on thinking about starting it, and then I'm thinking it's just like gonna take ages because it's so big, and I can't be bothered with it at the moment. I think we need to do another Disney theme at some point, because when was the last time I did Disney? God blimey, I don't know when that was. Must have been ages ago. So yeah, I'm guessing it's probably going to have to be the Santa Claus 2 tonight then. But every day I do check with the Christmas Miracle of Jonathan Toomey, or, you know, there's another one I want to watch, Christmas with the Cranks. That is so funny. This lady fights over this ham, and she buys it for 50 quid, I think it was. And she loses it. It goes rolling down the road, and a lorry crushes it. But that film is hilarious, and they want you to pay for that. Another one I want to watch is the Christmas Lampoon's Vacation. Guess what? You got to pay for that. So it's so frustrating, isn't it? Because all these subscriptions you sign up to, like Disney Plus, Netflix, and the one program you want to watch is never available on the services that you pay for. It's always on the ones that they want you to pay for. So do you get me? I'm already on, like, I mean, my contract's running out for Disney soon, because 3 months ago they sent me this offer for I could get Disney Plus for $1.99 for 3 months. And when they put it up to the normal price, I don't pay for it, so I won't have Disney Plus, because the package I normally pay is the $4.99, but you have to pay and have adverts. Like, that's the most annoying thing ever, is when you have adverts going all the way through it. So yeah, I'm not going to be doing that. So yeah, I am going to cancel that at the end. But sometimes when I do that, if I cancel it, about a month later down the line, they'll send me an email going, oh, get this for another 3 months at $1.99, and I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. I think $1.99 is a reasonable price. So yeah, once that finishes, I won't be renewing it. It's like Netflix. I will only pay for that if there's like a documentary I want to watch, and then once I've seen it, I just cancel it, really, because I mean, I very rarely watch Netflix. Netflix was good when it used to come out with movies, but Netflix seems to be the home of mainly like documentaries and stuff. Oh my god, I'm gonna need my inhaler in a minute, I think. That's one of the side effects I have with my high blood pressure medication. I have to have Ramipril, which is treat high blood pressure, and all I get all night long, cough, 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 because the side effect to that is apparently coughing. And I was going to speak to my doctor about changing it to a different version, because a lot of people have said that they don't get on with Ramipril. I've seen it on TikTok, and I think if I was to ask my GP now, they'll probably refuse it because it's been too long. They'll probably go, well, why have you left it this late before you've told us that it's affecting you with coughing and stuff? But they gave me this pump. It's called like, let me go and get it in a minute so I can show you, it's easier. Yeah, so when I said a few months ago I just get constant coughing, well, my doctor wasn't in, so I had to see the nurse, or someone that works like near enough like a doctor, and she gave me this, which is called a reliever apparently. So if it gets really bad, like cough, 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 then I just take this, because what that does is it opens the airways a bit so that, you know, air can flow a lot better. But I hardly really use it, because they said that I can order it online, but every time I order it I have to pay £8. I think it's £8 or £11, something like that, because you have to pay for your prescriptions here. So unless you can get this thing that's a 12-month like certificate thing that pays for the whole year, but then once I pay it, that has to go off to a GP for it to be approved, and then obviously Pharmacy to You will send it out to me. So yeah, you can't, it's not like you can just order it and get it delivered. It has to be approved by the doctor. So yeah, I always have that just in case it gets really bad coughing. But yeah, but it's not very much. I mean, it's just like literally that. It's a very small thing. But yeah, so I was looking on Temu, because Temu do these little like carry things. It's like a key ring thing, but you put it in and it holds it, you know, like a phone case. So yeah, they have that as well. But I was thinking of getting that, and just think, what's the point? You know, I don't really take it out with me. I always keep it here. So, you know, it's not the sort of thing you think of packing, but I suppose I really should take it, because you never know if you're going to cough, cough, cough all the time when you're out. Oh my God, the worst is, you know, when you're sitting on the train and your foot, there's like, you got a train full of people and you feel like you don't want to cough because it might annoy them. Like, because I've been on a train where people constantly cough or they're rattling crisp bags. Oh my god. Rattling crisp bags really pisses me off. I can't stand it when people do that. Like, and you know, they put the crisp bag in, rattle, and it's like, just eat the goddamn crisp. Like, oh, so frustrating. I have to, it gets really irritating to the point I have to move carriages. So yeah, if I need to cough, I try to hold it in, or I try to like breathe like in and out to try and like dislodge the cough and stuff. So yeah. I think this silver and red is going to look really nice once it's, we've only got, I mean, it's on what, 40 now, so probably about another 10 or 15 minutes or so, and then yeah, it will come to life, people. It will come to life. Look at that, done a little bauble. I think what God's sake, what would have made of a good thing for this is just where this number 2 is there, just put like right where that drill is, just put like a little one of them star drills that you can get. I've actually got some spares of them, so I might give that a little go. Yeah, I've been doing some laundry today, folding up the laundry. I've got all the reds going today, so got my red stuff going, because you can't put certain colours with other colours or it will mix colours. So the amount of times I've done a white shirt with a red top and it's gone like a pinky colour, yeah, not good. The nights are colder now. I'll tell you what, let's have a bit of Christmas wrapping. Oh, it's, yeah, okay. Alexa, play Christmas wrapping song.
Here's Christmas wrapping by the waitresses on
Yes.
Amazon Music.
This is for you, Kathy, because I know you like Christmas songs. But Kathy was saying she got the same penguin card as me, and I'm like, how on earth did you get that? Because it's only in the UK. Unless you guys do it over there, but here we go. Kathy's wrapping the presents up. 5, 6, and 7, and 8. I'm gonna put the lights on. Here we go. Bah humbug, no that's too strong. This is my favourite holiday, but all this year's been a busy blur. Don't think I have the energy to add to my already mad rush just cause it is the season. The perfect gift would be for... and that's where I get lost. Right, let's put the light on. So take those holes, trim those trees, raise up cups of Christmas cheer. I just need to catch my breath. Christmas by myself this year. Right, let's have a bit of hokey cokey. What are we on next? Green. Frozen landscape, chill this room for 24 hours. What am I looking for? Green, is it? We haven't got green available at the moment. Let's do a cherry. Out to the beach to his boat, could I join him? No, this only sunburn in the 3rd degree. I haven't heard this song for a while, so I'm a little bit rusty. No to do much about it. So as of yet, I don't think we've played to duplication. Yeah. And this is the one. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. But I think I'll miss this one this year. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. But I think I'll miss this one this year. But I think I missed this one this year. Oh, look at that. Because I remember to die last minute. Have to do a few cards, a few calls. It's too fast for me, I can't keep up. I don't know why, but there's like a random red dot here. Why? There we go, that's that one. Right, we can discontinue. Oh my god, why have I put that? Oh. What was that one? Where's the ones that discontinued over here? I need to keep them out of that pile because we've got projects left, right and centre and we need to get them moving, you know. Right, let's have a bit of... yeah, let's do his feet next because that's a short colour. It's actually in the cup as well. Cranberries too. Happy ending. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. But I think I missed this one this year. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Could have missed this one this year. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Could have missed this one this year. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Could have missed this one this year. Majestic, join in, come on. Could have missed this one this year. Now, that is called the wrapping up, or wrapping up I think it is, by the waitresses. Alexa, stop loving.
Here's your playlist.
No, Alexa, Alexa, stop. I'll tell you something, this robot likes to do things by itself. But yeah, that's quite a drivey one, it gets you up dancing. Oh no! Oh my god! I've just dropped the tray and they've all gone over my knee. Oh my god, no! Don't do that now. Jesus, like, oh my god, I have this habit of just putting them always close to the edge. Don't panic. It's fine. It's fine. We don't need. Luckily, we don't need an awful lot of these drills, so it's fine. Because the more you stress over it, the more it's just going to bother you. So, you know, just, it's fine. If they fell off, we'll pick them up. Yeah, I think this rain's in for the day because it is like shit out there. It's horrible. Never known something to be so miserable looking. Yeah, so far I've been eating Family Circle. I finished off the last of the Victoria last night and I just need to try the what do you call it, the you know, that Red Foxes one. They do a black box as well, but I much prefer the red ones. Oh, shouldn't be there. No. Oh. Right, what I'll have to do is, because this colour fell on the box, I'll have to pick these up on the next session. So what I'll do is I'll just finish off his little foot if I can, and then we'll call that session there. We've done quite a lot, I think, did he? So, yeah, I think we've done quite a lot. I love it when you get like a really short painting. Partials, you just know they're going to be really short. And another painting we need to finish off is Santa's house. We did a Santa's house one. So, yeah, it's... I think Tuesday we'll start Roxanne's Nutcracker. Tomorrow is likely to be another episode of The Train. The Christmas cards should be coming to the end very shortly. I've still got a couple more to do, and then yeah, I probably won't do any more filming tonight, but I just wanted to at least start the duck, because I've got to go out, you see, because this new company called Joybuy, they send with DPD, and they bleeped me earlier to say that it's at the locker, so I've got to go trundling up to the DPD locker, which I'm hoping will work. I've never tried DPD before, but these lockers that we get called quad lockers, they do every Royal Mail, UPS and DPD, but personally I've never done a drop-off. I think I've done drop-off before with DPD, but I'm sure, if I remember rightly, when I tried to drop a DPD off for Vinted, it wouldn't let me, and it said that I had to, something to do with, I had to take it to the post office, so I'm thinking that maybe that's probably just, maybe it's just like pick up only at the locker maybe, but it should let you because it says DPD. So right, what I've done is I've picked up a little bit more of the jewels that fell on the box, so we'll try and just do a little bit more because we've got about 5 minutes or so. So I'd like to do a little bit more if I can. Yeah, duck's feet are webbed, so where you they're like, if you look at your fingers, their skin is like all connected like there. So you see there, it's like in the middle, it's like connected up. So must feel very heavy for them. But yeah, I don't know. But I wonder what drink this is, because it looks like a hot chocolate, doesn't it? Angela's done some lovely paintings. Really, really lovely ones. I was watching her video last night and she was eating a very lovely dinner. It looked absolutely gorgeous. It was making me hungry, Angela. And it was like this, it looked like a takeaway meal thing. But it was like meat, peas, roast potatoes. Oh my God, like that meat. When I used to be a chef, when I used to be working in catering, we always used to serve that. It's absolutely gorgeous in that lovely gravy. Oh man, so good. I just want to check that for some reason we've got a few other colours in this as well, so I don't know why they've done that, but we've got a bee drill. Oh my God, I'm going to do that in a minute. Let's just swap to this. Oh my God, look at that one, look. Wow, okay, so this, I would have personally said like a round jewel like that cherry, but this is a diagonal one apparently, so, interesting. But apparently they're supposed to go like that. I don't think that looks right. I think round drills for that. As a rule, I do you know I do not do square drills? I can't stand square drill paintings. Well, I don't think we've ever had a cup with that sort of arrangement before with drills. Wow, that's fantastic. Another one to tick off. I mean, in some respects, look up there. It looks like that should be one there, but wow. Okay, so we've got 5 more minutes. Let's just do one more line and then we will see what this lovely little duck looks like. Do you know what? This is going to be called Harry the Duck. I know we've had lots of Harrys with other animals, but that we've done on the channel, but it looks like a Harry. He looks cheeky, and I think he should be called Harry the Duck. Yeah. One of my friends is called Harry. Which, I think it's short for, it's 2, isn't it? It can either be Harold or Harrison. So, and apparently, you know, in the Jungle H, it was on TikTok last night, apparently that stands for Harrison. I don't know how, but apparently it does. So someone said on TikTok. But on that note, we are Comprende, and let's see what this gorgeous little duck looks like. I cannot wait to see the arrangement here. So 3, 2, 1, Boyakasha. Oh, look at that. Wow. Very Christmassy, isn't it, with the hat? And then even these little berries, I mean, it's giving you the reef vibe, guys. And then look at the feet, very orangey. We've got the cup, which is looking really Christmassy and orange and green. And then obviously these little bauble things that are in this sort of like thistle thing going on. This is stunning. And as I said, I cannot believe they've said that this is discontinued. But I think it probably, because as you know with Temu, it doesn't, just because it says discontinued on one doesn't mean it's discontinued with another seller. There's loads of sellers on Temu that sell this, so I'm hopeful that we can get that. But look at this cup. There is so much colour going on with this, and you can just imagine how this is going to look. So yeah, we'll see the next session of this tomorrow. We'll have to squeeze it in somewhere because we're supposed to be doing the train, but yeah, we just have to put in some extra slots or something. I might put one up at 5 o'clock in the morning. We're just pushing a lot more out. December, the schedules are always really busy because I have to just put in a few more extra slots because there's just so much to get through. But this one, oh my god, it's going to be finished in no time. It's absolutely gorgeous. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. And as I say, I'll try and get the link for this. I can't provide it currently because it's saying it's discontinued when I try and copy the link from it. So yeah, I'll try and locate that, but it is available on Temu. I say that, I mean, it said discontinued, but just have a look. I mean, if you take a photo of it, you can scan it in the system and it will find it for you. So yeah, Temu has like a photo uploader that you can look for it. But anyway, thank you for watching. Take care. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.